Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Nadia Sabila Nurhaliza and I'm a political science department student at Universitas Siluwangi. And on this topic, I'll discuss about one goals on SDG. And it's about gender equality. Before I explain about the topic I choose, let me explain about what is SDG and what is SDG stand for. SDG or Sustainable Development Goals are a collection of 17 interlinked goals designed to be a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet, and now into the future. The SDGs were set up in 2050 by the United Nations General Assembly and are intended to be achieved by 2030. There are so many goals on SDG, and one of them there's about gender equality. What is gender equality? Gender equality is when people of all genders have equal rights. On SDG, there's a goal about gender equality and its aim to achieve any all form of discrimination, violence, and any harmful practice against women and girls in the public and private spheres. Before I explain more about gender equality, I've asked some students at the college about do they already feel fair in gender equality. And here's the video.
Sebagai mahasiswa dan seorang wanita dan seorang pria, apakah kamu sudah merasa adil perihal kesetaraan gender?
Tidak, belum.
Tidak, belum sih. Belum, buat saya juga belum karena memang dilihat dari pemimpin yang ada di Indonesia katanya memang belum disesuaikan dengan kesetaraan gender.
From that video, I guess that kind of show how much important this topic. We already know that gender equality on the society is still not implemented well. There's such thing as patriarchy, which they think the dignity of man is higher than a woman, and because of the stigma, women are described as a very weak God creator. And everyone who's patriarchy will have misogynist thinking that which will say, oh, women belong to the kitchen, they can do study, they can do work, they all can do cooking on the kitchen. And they describe men as creatures that can cry and must be strong all the time. However, men can be cry too because men are have a feeling and they can feel sad and cry to express their feeling. They don't have to be strong all the time. For the example, I like to talk about the example on the college life about gender issues. Women always get underestimated and they can be trusted to be a leader because everyone thinks women can lead because they're weak and too emotional. And everyone will force a man that has to be a leader. Because of that problem, feminists exist for some reason. But everyone still underestimates the existence of feminists. They underestimate it as feminists is only fighting for women's rights and want women to be higher than a man. That sounds so wrong when they tell women want to be able to fight and carry 200 pounds like a man. Well, feminist is not trying to equate women and men as physically because it's clearly different and they cannot be same. They're fighting for a cerebral opportunity where they want to fight for the right to able to work, to study, and the others because equality in feminists is not just about strength. To make it simple, feminist is all about if they can, then they can do it. However, along with the magnitude of the emancipation movement, the percentage of working women in Indonesia continue to increase today. Badan Pusat Statistik or BPS noted that the percentage of women who are professional workers has reached almost 50% in 2021. This value has increased by 3 percentage points from the previous year, which was 48%. For the closing statement, I will tell you that gender equality is not only about fighting for women's rights. We need to fight for men's rights too. We need to change the stigma on society. We need to open our eyes. We need to realize government also need to take serious on it because this is a serious issue. They need to more open job vacancies for women. And for us as human itself, we need to stop underestimate each other. Every human are special. They have their specialty on their self. Both women and men are the same. Stop making the stigma about both gender. We have the same equality. We need to fight for gender equality together. That's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.